Most people don't train for aesthetics. They train randomly, then wonder why their physique still looks average. Because building an aesthetic physique isn't just about getting bigger. It's about building the right proportions. And your workout split decides whether that happens or not. Aesthetic physiques are built differently. The goal isn't maximum size, powerlifting strength, random muscle growth. The goal is broad shoulders, upper chest, back width, small waist illusion, balanced proportions. And your workout split should prioritize exactly that. So what makes a physique look aesthetic? Structure matters more than size. Aesthetic physiques are about shape, not just muscle, because some people are huge and still don't look aesthetic, while others look incredible without being massive. That's because aesthetics comes from proportions, symmetry, frame development, the key muscles. The muscles that visually matter most are side delts, upper chest, lats, arms, neck, traps. These create the hero physique look. Why most people fail to get aesthetic physique? Random training. Most people train like this: Monday chest, Tuesday random arms, Wednesday whatever feels good. No structure, no priority, no balance. A lot of people overtrain front delts, arms, chest, while neglecting rear delts, lats, side delts. That destroys proportions. Training a muscle once a week is usually inefficient naturally, especially for aesthetics. Frequency matters. Here are the best splits for aesthetic physique. Option 1, push-pull legs. This is the best balance for most people. Why? Because it gives high frequency. Recovery, exercise flexibility, balance development, push day. Focus on upper chest, side delts, triceps. Prioritize incline presses, shoulder presses, lateral raises, not just flat bench spam. Pull day. Focus on lats, upper back, rear delts, biceps. Prioritize width first. That V-taper matters more aesthetically than pure thickness. Leg day. You still need legs. Yes, even if aesthetics is your goal. But aesthetics doesn't require massive powerlifting legs. Focus on quads, hamstrings, calves. Option 2, upper-lower split. This is amazing for intermediates, especially naturals, because recovery becomes easier. Here, you train muscles more frequently, with better recovery, with higher quality sessions. This split is extremely sustainable long-term. Option 3, Arnold Split. Classic aesthetic split, high volume, very effective if recovery is good, sleep is good, nutrition is good. Too much volume for some naturals, especially beginners. How can you structure aesthetic physique? Prioritize side delts. This changes your frame instantly. Train side delts frequently, with control. With volume, prioritize upper chest. Upper chest creates fullness. Without it, your chest often looks flat. Build lat width. Wide lats create the V-taper illusion. And V-taper is a very thing for aesthetics. Keep the waist tight. You don't need massive obliques. Focus on core control, low body fat, posture. Biggest mistakes you do: chasing only weight. Aesthetics is visual, not just strength. If every exercise becomes move maximum weight at all costs, your proportions often suffer. Too much chest, not enough back. This destroys posture and width. The real secrets of aesthetic physique: consistency. The most aesthetic physiques are usually built by years of consistency. Balanced training, smart exercise selection, not magical splits. Recovery matters. Better recovery is equal to better training quality. Sleep, nutrition, recovery. These matter more than people think. The best workout split for aesthetics is the one that builds balanced proportions, lets you recover, keeps you consistent, prioritizes visual muscles. That's it. Train for shape, train for symmetry, train for proportions. Because aesthetics isn't about being the biggest guy in the room. It's about building a physique people instantly notice. Subscribe to Major Muscles.